Afroqween here, and I am interviewing the lovely Amber Skies Cosplay. Say hi, Amber.
Hey, hello. How's it going?
It's super excited. I'm really pumped because she is actually January 4th of the Women versus Cosplay calendar. Amber, what is so special about January 4th?
What is so special about January 4th is that there was a crazy, crazy percentage that this would happen, but January 4th is my birthday. So
Yay!
365 chances to be in this calendar. I got my birthday by pure chance. So, fourth day of the year, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Thanks, Women
So
versus
excited.
Cosplay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you just a few basic questions, which I'm sure you've answered 1,000 times. Okay?
Hey, it's okay. Doesn't hurt.
So first of all, when you found out that you were in the calendar, how did you react?
I ran around my house and then I called my mom and dad and I was like, hey guys, guess what we're ordering? And
Prepare
what's
to buy
amazing
them
about I
all.
yeah, and I told my grandparents and like we got a couple orders of that calendar sitting around my house now. So it's a lot of fun just to have it and to be part of it. And I remember last year seeing the Men versus Cosplay calendar and I was like, oh, I want one because I'm so lucky. I have a lot of friends. I've made a lot of friends. And a lot of the guys that are in the calendar are actually like personal friends of mine. So I got to
Yeah.
like have their calendar and now they get to have mine too. So
Oh,
it's fun to share the love.
it's a good trade-off, you know.
It is. It's fair.
Yeah. My next question is, out of all of your cosplays, which one would you say is your favorite cosplay?
Oh,
Got a lot.
it's hard. It's hard because Jareth made the calendar this year, and Tony Julius, so talented, so amazing. He was my photographer. He captured David Bowie's heart and soul, and of course, Jareth the Goblin King: The Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies of all time ever. So, as much as I love that costume, weirdly enough, it's kind of simple even for me, like construction wise.
Yeah.
I'd say that my favorite is probably my Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, she was so much fun just because like I learned so much from making that outfit. It's my first time really dabbling in like special effects makeup. It's my first time really extensively like using thermoplastics like Worbla and sculpting and
Yeah.
every single thing on that costume was like handmade down to a T and like trying to hide all of this hair inside of a bald cap
And
like
it was like seamlessly done too. I was like, ooh, that ball
and
cap
I'm
though.
not, I didn't go to school for that. Like, I was just me trial and error in my bathroom trying to figure it out. I took one theatrical makeup class in college that, like, sort of told me how to, like, blend a seam, but the rest of it I just had to figure out. And
Yeah.
the amount of love that's come from that costume and the opportunities I've had because of that costume, like, it is my favorite. I got to meet Karen Gillan.
Ah.
Like I was dressed in the costume and I like had a chance to like drive out of state to go and meet her for like a photo shoot at a convention and she was like I turned the corner like dressed as Nebula and she was like holy shit like she was so, and she's so tall. I'm only 5'3" and she's like 5'11" or 6 foot and so she's like looking down at me like whoa look at you and she's amazing. So I got to meet the real Nebula while dressed as Nebula. So
That's so cool.
she is my favorite.
I had no idea she was that tall.
She is
That's
so
crazy.
tall. She may not be like 6 foot, but like man, she's like a solid 5'10" or 5'11".
Oh gosh, she's a giant.
Yeah, she is, and I was like, whoa, hello.
That's so cool though, man.
And
That's
the
really
people at the Comic Con were so excited. Like they printed out like 20 pictures of us, and she actually asked for copies of the pictures that she could take with her on our plane. And I was like,
oh my god, take a I love it so much. That's so awesome.
and
That's
it's funny, yeah,
perfect.
because most of the people there for that meet and greet were there for like her Doctor Who appearances, and then there's me and my dear friend Ceremony cosplay. She
Yeah.
was Gamora, so both of us are like dressed up like the only people in line for Guardians of the Galaxy, and everyone else is
Oh,
Doctor Who. So
yeah. That's
it was a good
magic.
time.
Oh my gosh. That's really cool. I'm jealous.
It's, it probably will never happen again. That's like one of those once in a lifetime
Oh, I
things.
know, I know. But it's always amazing when that does happen, you know, like
I
when
know,
that
and
does
only at a
happen.
con.
It makes
Only at
it
a
like it helps make it worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, absolutely. All the hours. It takes me 5 hours to get in that makeup.
oh, girl, yes, I know. I live in body paint. I walk around in cons and no one recognizes me when I'm normal. I'm like,
All
oh,
right. I
it's like
was like,
you're
this is the
normal.
rarest cosplay of all. Like, is me.
It's like, oh my
I'm never
gosh,
me.
the elusive Tamara.
There you go. I'm like, I never see this one. It's like, that's your original skin, your zero suit Tamara.
Exactly. But it's cool, you know. So I love body paint though. It's a weakness
Oh,
of
me
mine.
too.
But, I guess my next question is, if you could go back and redo any cosplay that you've ever done, which one do you think you would do, or do you have one?
Yeah, I have a very easy answer for that one. My Sergeant Calhoun, her armor,
Oh,
from Wreck-It Ralph. She's amazing,
yeah.
but she was my first costume I ever like really, really made from scratch.
Mhm.
And she has been absolutely loved to death. Her armor is falling to pieces. It's torn. It's gross. Like I just need to redo the entire thing. And as much as I adore that character, and I'm waiting for the sequel for Wreck-It Ralph to come out, just in case she has new armor. But if she doesn't and it's her same outfit, I
Mhm.
want to remake the entire thing correctly. Because it was my first time ever working with armor, and I did not know what I was doing. So now that I could go back, I would remake everything so differently. I've learned so much seeing other people create things. I have a lot of like books now that I didn't have access to before, just
Yeah.
so much information. I want to redo everything. And I want to do it out of Sintra, which is the stuff that the 501st
Yep.
uses to make
Yep.
the trooper armor. So I want it to be like legit space armor this time when I redo her, because she's my cosplay ride or die. So I have to do her right.
Yeah. Man, I got to work with Sintra earlier this year.
Did you really? What was it like?
It doesn't like complex curves, so.
Oh, okay.
But like, there's a cheat that most of the female troopers do. They buy
Mhm.
the plastic mannequins, and that, yeah, they use the bust from that to make the chest part, and it's
I would
actually
have never thought of that.
because it doesn't
Oh, I
like,
love that.
doesn't like to do the lady bits.
The boobies. I've got
Yeah.
boobies. Oh my gosh, that's so smart. Yeah, because when I made my Sergeant Calhoun bust, it was just Warbler, and I melted it. No, excuse me, it was Wonderflex. I used
Yeah, yeah,
Wonderflex.
yeah.
But I melted it over a hamster ball.
You
like
gotta.
like a round, like from my sister's pet hamster. I like melted it over it, and like I was trying to get that curve, and it's so hard to get that curve. I can
Yeah.
imagine with like PVC that would be even harder.
Yep. But it's like, so I went to actually a work day with the 501st, and I was just like, I'm gonna try. They're like, yeah, you can practice, and I was like, gosh. But it's really, really cool, and it makes a lot of really cool props. My friends made Scarlet Witch headdress from it.
Oh, cool.
It is gold. Like,
That's awesome. Holy
it's
cow.
so smart.
Can you heat it up with like a heat gun, or do you have to put it in the oven?
They use the heat gun.
Oh, okay.
It takes
Because I
more
heard some people that
time.
are like melt the whole thing in like the oven, get it really hot and
Mhm.
floppy, and then like do what you want with it. But
Yep. Or
I
else
have
they're
a
gonna
really
take.
heat gun.
It takes a longer time, obviously. But
Hmm.
yeah, when I went to that workshop, I had a few friends they just had the oven open so that they can monitor.
Oh yeah, so they can see. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So.
Big stuff right now. I'm learning from you. I just
Oh.
I soak up everything I can.
I know. But yeah, it's a cool way to do it. I look forward to
Uh,
seeing you do that cosplay. I'm dying to see it.
oh my god.
You did the wedding dress version, didn't you?
I did. I found that wedding dress at a Goodwill for $15.
Oh, I love Goodwill, man. It was magic. It looks
I
great.
live off of that. Like, why build something from scratch when it's already like 90% done for you? Just change it.
Yes, if you can modify it, do it. Do it.
I'm all about it.
Okay, let me get back to the topic.
Oh, that's fine. I could chat with you all day, I swear. Like, I'm such a chatterbox. I could just go on and on.
um, let's see. I guess I just have one more question.
Sure.
It's pretty common, but I wanted to know if you could give advice to a new baby cosplayer.
Oh.
What would be your advice?
Oh, gosh. If there's one thing I wish I hadn't done as much, like as much as I say, be online, be an online presence, like look, learn everywhere you can. Don't get caught up in the numbers.
Yep.
Like numbers don't mean anything. It's just pretend internet points. Like likes don't matter. I mean, they're nice to have, but like they don't matter. Don't downplay yourself or ever think ill of yourself based on like the numbers that you see on the internet. Also, don't ever read comments on like anything, especially YouTube. it just makes you sad. So like there's a lot of good out there, but there's also a lot of people that will try to tear you down. Just be confident, be you, try your darndest. We're all going to suck. I suck. We all suck getting going. And that's how you get better. So if you're willing to just try and just like go all out and do your best, that's the best like I could do. And don't, like I said, don't read too much into what other people say, because there can be like a nasty, underbelly of the community sometimes that I avoid at all costs. I'm just there to dress up and be doopy and have fun at conventions with my friends. So don't get caught up in the drama of it all, because it does exist like any hobby, like anything, but just be you, because you're the only you can be.
Oh, what lovely advice.
I just love everybody. I love everybody. You should see me. I never shut up, especially at conventions. I'm just hugging people constantly. Like I love people, and I love being around people, and I love new people. It's like, how do you can't beat that than making new friends every time you step out the door to go to a convention. So be friendly, be open, and you never ever know what will happen. Just be nice to everybody you meet, because it could be like that open door that you need to meet Karen.
Yeah. Yes.
That was me. I was obnoxiously nice to everybody I met, and that just it came of it. So be nice to everybody always.
I think like it took me like, I guess, like getting a little bit more confidence in my own like work to like get out there. And it's been like 8 years, but like finally I'm like, hello world. Everyone,
here I am. Here I am. Pay attention to me.
Yes. But then, I don't know. It's definitely, I think you really hit the nail on the head when you said, like, don't stress too much about the numbers,
No, don't worry about it.
Even through doing this interview, the world of interviews that I'm doing, it's like I check everyone's Facebooks, and there's like some people, they don't have a lot of likes on their page, but they're magic. Like they're
amazing
stuff. I'm like, what?
And you know what? 90% of it, like, here's the secret. Facebook's like the main thing. Everyone's like, oh, do you have any likes on Facebook? Instagram? Okay, you know what? That's an algorithm. That is a computer program that decides who sees what. You could have 1 million likes on Facebook, but 20 people see your stuff. Yes. Like it's all computer numbers, and just it's hard not to get yourself down about that stuff, but. Who the heck cares? If you're talented, you're talented, and that's all that like truly matters at the end of it. I'll just do your best.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. But yeah.
And there are people that I see who I'm like, okay, well, this person, not to judge, but like they have like 3 million likes, but this person deserves 3 million likes for the what they can produce.
Yes. Yes, that happens all the time. Like, oh my gosh, look at this amazing costume. I'm gonna check out their page. And like, 12 people? Like, what are you? What? How? Everyone, look now. Like. Look how cool this person is. I
do that all the time with people. That's why I'm like, okay, I just got to tell everybody I know about this person, because holy cow, they deserve to know that their talent is appreciated by me. Like, that's not a lot, but like, I see you past numbers. I stalk people constantly, and like, I appreciate art. That's what I'm here for. I am an artist.
Yes.
So I like art.
I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is a lovely interview.
Well, thank you. You're lovely, so it makes it easy.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you so much, Amber, for joining me for this interview. It's been beyond lovely.
Yeah, making new friends every day, and now you're one of them.
Yay! Aw, yay!
Yay!
Also, thank you for being a part of this amazing project that we're putting together. It's super cool.
Thank you. I'm so honored, and I was so excited when I found out I actually like made the cut. So I really appreciate
it. Everyone watching, I'm going to include at the end of the video links to all of her social media pages. So make sure you check her out, give her likes, share, and of course, give all the love that you can to the cosplay community. This is Afroqween. Bye!
Bye! Thank you!
Awesome.